Hey, what's up, y'all? King JB here, doing the same thing. Y'all know what time it is, man. UFC 132 is in the books. I'm gonna go over it real quick. Big shout out to all my sponsors. I really don't have time for all that right now. I'm tired as fuck. It's been a long day. I need to shower, need to cut my hair, all kinds of shit, man. So I'm just gonna go real quick over the event. I do want to say that this event to me was probably one of the best in a very 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 long time. I don't know how much you guys agree with me, but I don't see why one wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It's just a huge card all around. So as you know, as we proceed, to get into the card, I'm gonna go ahead and start with obviously the beginning. What we got to start off the night was Jeff Howland. Well, I don't know, Donnie Walker. You know what I'm saying? I going into the event, I said that particular fight. Uh, was going to be the weak link of the card. Ended up not being anything but the weak link of the card. To be perfectly honest, it was a very good fight. I think, I picked Donnie Walker to win by TKO. That's obviously not what happened there at all. Um, it ended up going to a decision. A very close fight. I had the thing scored 29-28 for Howland. Most of the judges did too. There was one jerk off that scored a 30-27. Just a very good fight, in my opinion. But big ups to Jeff Howland getting his first win in his first UFC fight. He moves up to 10-4 in the bantamweight division. Uh, Moving on to Andre Winter in the lightweight division, stepping in there with Anthony Nukulwani. I don't know how to really pronounce his name, but I know he had a hell of a fight in his last one against Edson Barboza. I think it was a great fight here tonight too with Andre Winter. I think Anthony definitely used his. I think he dominated the entire fight. I think he easily had this shit 30-27. Andre Winter was horrible. I think he's definitely going to be released after the show. I don't see how anyone could disagree with that. I think it's done for Andre Winter. So big ups to Anthony Nicolani. I think he's going to move on. He's now 14 and 5. I'm sorry, he's 14 and 5. Winter falls to 11 and 6. Melvin Guillard in the lightweight division against Shane Roller. I picked him to knock him out in the first, and he did. 2 minutes in, hit him with a hit him with a huge right hand that dropped him. Looked good. Then he got him with some hammer fists and just put him out cold. Melvin Guillard is just amazing. This whole card was amazing, by the way. But Melvin Guillard, I think, without a shadow of a doubt, needs to fight Clay Guida to see who's the man. And I think the winner of that needs to get the title shot. Period. While we're waiting on Edgar and Maynard, I think we gotta have Gillard and Guida, no question. I don't know where that leaves Jim Miller, but what if Ben Henderson beats Jim Miller? So we don't really know yet. You know what I'm saying? I think we got a lot to go with that. Keeping it in the lightweight division, we had Dennis Siver, another top not necessarily prospect. He's old as fuck. Fighting Matt Wyman. A lot of people thought Matt Wyman won this fight. I scored at 29-28 for Dennis Seaver. There was a lot of boos. I don't see how. Seaver won the first and third. How can you guys disagree with that? Yes, I understand. Second round, Wyman busted him open. Had a great second round, but this ain't about who was busted open the furthest, the most. You see what I'm saying? Dennis Seaver won this fight. Period. Uh, so he kind of just gets by. But with the way Gillard won compared to the way Seaver won, I don't think there's any doubt. Gillard is ahead of him right now. You know what I'm saying? You can't put him in the same league right now. And Gillard has beat Seaver before, so that's just the truth. Seaver, who really gives a fuck? As we proceed to go, as we proceed to go, we got Tito Ortiz and Ryan Bader. I told you, motherfuckers. I told y'all Tito was gonna beat Ryan Bader. All you goddamn haters out there just love the shit on Tito Ortiz. I don't know why, but he showed y'all. He down there knocked Ryan Bader out. Then he got the submission. I told y'all Tito was taking this. He's still around. Career's not over. It may be Ryan Bader that gets cut now. And in fact, Dana White, you know he wants to cut Tito. So as bad as he wants to cut Tito, he may cut Bader for fucking up the job. You know what I'm saying? Bader was like the hitman for Dana White, and he fucked it up. Tito's still around. I'm loving that. Let's see. We got Rafael Dos Anjos and G-Sop. Woo-hoo. Rafael Dos Anjos knocked Sidiropoulos out in 59 seconds. If you would have told me that Dos Anjos was going to win this fight by knockout in the first minute of the fight, I would have bet you my house, man. Period. I would have never ever believed that was possible. We obviously found out what was possible. Big ups to Rafael Dos Anjos. Huge win there. Just amazing. And this started the knockout spree, like I said. All right, we had Aaron Simpson and Brad Tavares. Brad Tavares, I had picked. Aaron Simpson did some John Fitch shit. Basically laid, well, not really laid. He just had him up against the cage for the whole fight. He looked real good. Actually, look, he dominated the whole shit. Aaron Simpson pulls out the victory. Um, a very big win for him, obviously. You know what I'm saying? He won by decision, 30-27. All three judges picked it unanimously. Uh, welterweight fight, Carlos Condit. I picked him to TKO. He knocked the fuck out of Dong Young Kim. Hit him with a flying knee. Knocked him out. Carlos Condit was a guest on MMA Affiliates Radio. Big ups to Carlos Condit, man. We appreciated you coming on the show, and we picked you. Right now, I say you're the number one contender for the welterweight title. How anyone can disagree with that is beyond me. You gave Dong Young Kim his first loss. Dong Young Kim. Dong Young Kim. That's just some funny shit. Anyways, but he ain't no joke. Dong Young Kim is no joke. Now, keeping it moving, man. Brian Bowles, who I had no respect for over a long time. I've been honest about it. I never was a big Brian Bowles fan. Same thing with Dominic Cruz, and both of these fighters earned my respect tonight. Brian Bowles got the decision over Misugaki. Uh, two judges gave it to him 30-27. I also gave it to him 30-27. Give him some props, man. He looked real good. He dominated the fight. Misugaki just could never seem to get on his game. You know what I mean? Brian Bowles moves up to 10-1 in the bantamweight division. I think he's, like I said, he earned my respect tonight. Vanderlei Silva and Chris Leben. Oh my motherfucking god! Chris Leben knocked his ass out in what, 27 seconds? Um, Listen, we all thought this was going to be a banger, a bloodbath. If anyone would have said 27 seconds, I would have said, no way. Man, Vanderlei came in there. They just started throwing wild ass strikes. Chris Leben caught him with some uppercuts, man, and fucked him up. Vanderlei was really hurt. But I will say this about all you fake ass fans out there. Look how quick y'all turned on Vanderlei Silva. All you so-called pride fans, I see y'all out there with your posts saying Vanderlei needs to retire, all that shit. Y'all some fake ass fans, man. I told y'all Tito would win. Tito's still in there. And Vanderlei, obviously, like I said, man, Vanderlei may have lost, but all you so-called Pride fans, so-called Vanderlei Silva fans, are really fucking fake. Y'all calling for his dismissal now, telling he needs to retire. Yeah, there's something wrong with y'all, man. Y'all need to get your allegiances and loyalties right. Big ups to Chris Leben, though. Chris Leben, I think this win, biggest of his career. I think it definitely moves him in the upper echelon of middleweights, period. Um, the main event, one of the best main events I've seen this year. Uh, I personally scored it 48-47 for Uriah Faber. The judge saw it a different way. There was one jerk off that gave Cruz the win, 50-45. Dominic Cruz ended up winning the fight, kept his title. I gotta say, I got a lot of respect for Dominic Cruz. By the way, back to Brian Bowles. Brian Bowles broke his hand in his fight and kept fighting. Dominic Cruz, he looked good. I didn't really realize that Dominic Cruz, I've seen him fight a lot, but I just never really seen that heart and that he showed against Uriah Faber tonight. Uriah Faber is one of the best in the world of all time. He should be a Hall of Famer, no question, in my opinion. Probably not a UFC Hall of Famer because obviously he hasn't fought in the UFC long enough. But bottom line is, Cruz earned my respect. He's 18-1. He's the number one. He's number one in the world. Period. There's no way around it. He's number one bantamweight in the world, and I can't deny it anymore. Big ups to Dominic Cruz. Big ups to Dana White for this wonderful card, man. Top to bottom. UFC 132 was filled with fucking excitement. Great show. I was proud to be a fan watching it tonight. With all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, post this video. UFC 132 in the books. 133 does not look very good, but shit. Every time we say that, it ends up being a banger. So, but 132 lived up to the hype. Imagine if that G-Side fight would have been with Evan Dunham, though. That would have been even better. But I say that, but Dos Anjos knocked his motherfucking ass out. Big ups to everybody. Tito Ortiz, I told you motherfuckers about Tito. Hate now, bitches. Yeah. King JB, I'm out.